Hey, my name is Joel Edwards. I'm here at Jones Technical, or JTech. I'm in the Automotive Technology program. Today I'm going to be identifying some key components of the brake lathe, as well as setting up for a cut of both the drum and a disc-style brake. So first we got our components down here. I'm going to label some of those off for you here. We have our spindle feed hand wheel. We have our spindle feed dial. We have our spindle feed engaging lever. And then over here, we got our boring bar. We use that mostly for cutting drums. Then over here, we have our cross feed engaging lever. And then if you look down here, we have our other thing, which is the twin cutter. And that's used for disc brakes. So now we're going to set it up. We come over here. I'm going to grab this thing. First of all, making sure that this part is cleaned off and flush. So it's not going to give you any wiggle or anything. You want it as nice and even as you can. I'm going to put this on here. We're going to crank it to fit in the thing. Make sure I'm cranking the right one. I'm not. Switch to this one. Going the wrong way. That nice and tight. That's good. Now we're going to put it on the machine. Putting it over the arbor here. Grab a couple of spacers. Incorporate this one first. It's got that rubber part in there. It'll minimize vibrations. And these are the spacers we have to use. Stick this on. This is reverse threaded, so I'm going to be tightening it on counterclockwise. It's good. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the silencing band on it, or silencing belt, whatever you want to call it. I'll wrap this thing around as many times as you can. Nice and snug. How's that there? That's good. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be quiet. Put that thing through there. There we go, got that nice and snug. Kind of far away here. Gonna turn it on. See, we got very little wiggle there, except for me smacking my hand on that thing. Shouldn't do that. And we're gonna use this part here. I'm gonna move it as close to that lip as possible. I'm going away, okay? And we're gonna bring this out until it's just kissing it. Yeah. Just like that. We do have a little bit of play in that, maybe a little too much, but that's the equipment I'm given. And from there, we would start cutting in, setting it to a low speed down here, definitely not a 12. Loosen that up. Turn that down to, oh, that's 20. I don't want to go there. Probably start at about a 6. Tighten that in. And that's when I would hit this to start bringing it out once I've adjusted this to cut. But we're just doing a setup here, so that is setting up a brake lathe for a brake drum.